That's where I want to be. The erotica park with Neil Diamond. Yeah.
Greatest thing ever. I like that.
Hi. You're watching Two Dumb Guys. I'm Brian. This is Ed. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about theme parks.
Okay.
Specifically, like weirder ones. You know, there's the usual stuff that's just like got themes like the Six Flags had Looney Tunes and like DC at least at one point. And
their theme was flags.
Yeah.
6 of them.
Six Flags, hence the name Six Flags.
Why though?
And Disney.
Do you know?
Does it have something to do with like 6 countries?
It has to do with the 6 flags that flew over Texas.
Oh.
That's real talk.
Awesome.
You learned something today.
There's lots of Six Flags, and the Disney parks are all Disney themed, and then there's Busch Gardens, which is apparently
Busch themed.
Yeah, beer themed.
No, not beer.
Busch. Oh.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Pubic hair themed park. Well, we might actually be coming back to that in just a moment.
Oh, really?
But
that excites me so much.
But now there's a bunch of them that are a little bit. I hate to just say weird because the 3 that I'm talking, the main ones I'm going to talk about are from different countries. And I hate to just say, oh, it's weird because it's different. But some of these are just genuinely a little strange,
a little out there,
interesting,
a little different to our American sensibilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of quick ones, a couple of like lesser examples before we get into the bigger ones. There's one in England called Diggerland. Diggerland.
Do I dig at Diggerland? Is it like playing Dig Dug?
Well, it's like kids, for whatever reason, have this interest in those like heavy yellow equipment, like bulldozers and stuff.
Kids are down with that.
And actually, at some point, I remember seeing like a video series that you could buy. Like it would be advertised on television of like videos of just various like heavy equipment doing work, and it's for your kids to watch and be entertained by while you cook them macaroni and cheese.
Dude, I would watch that while somebody cooked me macaroni and cheese. So cook me macaroni and cheese and put on heavy equipment doing its job. So they play with heavy equipment?
But they have like miniaturized versions of bulldozers that they can ride around.
Dude,
like,
I would have
went Hanson cars.
I would have went ape over that as a kid. That would have been the dopest thing. And
then there's several in various parts of Asia that are just totally copyright infringing. Like ripping off everything at Disney or ripping off all these different things from video games.
Yeah.
Just because, who's going to do anything about it?
Nobody.
Yeah. And actually one of them is like a total Disney ripoff park. And actually the sign says, Disney World is too far away. There's 3 that I want to talk to you about that are particularly interesting.
Okay.
This first one is in South Korea. It's on what's known as Jeju Island, which was, at least in the past, a popular, honeymoon spot.
Okay.
And because of, different sexual mores in different places, a lot of people who were getting married, and in a lot of cases they were arranged marriages.
Yeah.
They hadn't really been taught that much about sex. And that's the idea behind Loveland.
So it's
in South Korea.
It's a sexual education camp.
Basically. They have like educational sex videos playing all around the park. There's 140 statues and sculptures with various people. These are very graphic, so I can't actually show you these. Even if I blurred out the naughty bits, I still couldn't show you these because they're too explicit. But it's like basically going through the Kama Sutra.
Okay.
But they're very graphic sculptures. Some of them aren't even human. Some of them are animals. But they also have giant phallus statues and giant stone labia.
But is that a level of sexual education we want to be promoting here?
I'm in favor of it.
No, I'm talking about the animals.
Oh no, well,
are we talking bestiality?
It's not human on animal.
Animal on animal.
Animal on animal. It's just more like
saying this is part of nature. This is the way the world works. Animals bang, and then little animals come out.
Yeah. It is very like educational, but very graphic.
You rub your parts together, like Miyagi, and then you make a tiny version of you.
Yes. It's half me, half you. Not half me, half you, but just half you and whoever you're doing it.
Oh, but that child. A child that was half me, half you? You'd be smart ass and flat footed.
Yeah.
You'd be the best kid ever.
Some of the sculptures are interactive.
Okay.
There's at least one where there's a crank and you can see like the sexual activity between two halves of the sculpture.
Okay. I like that.
They have some hands-on.
I want that.
I wasn't able to get a picture of this or too detailed of a description, but they have something that's alternately described as the self-pleasuring bicycle or just the masturbation cycle.
I'm assuming this is a lady cycle. They probably don't have a man version, but they could.
Yeah.
There could be a sleeve into which you insert yourself, and as you pedal, you work a system of gears and levers that cause undulations around your lower horn.
Yes. And
bringing you to climax, and you're burning calories while you're pedaling the bicycle, so it's a win-win.
Yeah. Now, if you're traveling, you have to be 18 to go there.
Okay.
But if you're traveling with kids, they have a separate area that's just for kids, and it's just anime themed. And
but that's dangerous.
It's an asexually.
So it's not that kind of anime.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not hentai or tentacle based anime. But
have you watched the tentacle based anime this week? It was amazing.
From what I understand, it's about the size of 2 football fields. It's a pretty sizable thing.
Yeah.
There's no rides per se.
There's rides. They're just happening in the room.
I don't want to see what kind of rides there would be. Well,
I do.
Strike that. I would like
a roller coaster that's just a giant. It's like that snake roller coaster you see at every fair, only it's
yeah. We're on the penis switchback.
Yeah.
And then it goes into this dark cave. Never mind. Now, the second one is down in La Plata, Argentina. Different translations of the name, either as the Children's Republic or Republic of Children or the City of Children.
Okay.
Now, it's like basically a big city and all the major components of a big city, but it's been scaled down to a child size.
I don't like this.
Yeah, the notion to begin with is creepy. There's an airport, there's church, there's hotels, there's a theater, there's restaurants, there's a courthouse, government buildings, all this stuff, but it's all kid-sized. And they actually have will have like government sessions, and the kids can go in and like elect their own kid Congress.
No, don't like.
They can get put on mock trials in the courthouse.
That's just like, when you're a kid, I mean, I know you like to play pretend.
Yeah.
But you use your imagination for that. You don't build a city and then give children jobs as government workers.
It's funny, in a sense, it almost could stunt imagination because it's like, you don't have to imagine it because it's just there.
It's just there. You go, do they have bars?
I don't think they have bars. They have
They should have bars that sell like juice cocktails.
Yeah, or root beer. But the idea behind the place was that it was supposed to teach kids about democracy. They can take out like bank loans at the bank, like fake loans.
Oh, okay.
But it's about teaching them about certain responsibilities of like civic responsibilities and these concepts.
No, we need to flip the script on this. If you're going to do this, you need to go all in. You need to be in it to win it and do it for real.
Oh yeah.
We need to set up
that kid pay back that bank loan, so he'll learn what a big mistake he made.
We need to set up a city of children, like a real one.
You don't need to finance a tricycle. I don't care who you are. You got feet, walk. This is actually put in place by the Eva Peron Foundation, Evita.
I don't know anything about her.
She was First Lady of Argentina, and Madonna played her in that movie.
Yeah, I got dragged to see that movie in the early days of my relationship. And I fell asleep in the first 5 minutes, so I don't know anything that happened in that musical. I know that
she dies. That's all I really remember.
I know that there was a guy who played the dude, I don't know what his name was.
Guy Ritchie?
No, the man on Broadway. The man who played his name is Colm Wilkinson, and when you hear him, he sounds exactly like Neil Diamond. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, who let Neil Diamond on Broadway?
To America. I can't do a Neil Diamond at all.
We coming to America. No, that's just something.
That's a little bit better.
That's just something different.
Now, supposedly, this has been around for a long time. Supposedly, Walt Disney visited it.
Yeah.
And actually, that's part of what inspired him to build his own theme parks.
Okay. Now that I think about it, we need Neil Diamond at the Korean one.
Yeah.
Because he might be like, hands, touching hands, Reaching out, touching me, touching you.
The Erotica Park, featuring Neil Diamond. That's where I want to be. The Erotica Park with Neil Diamond. Yeah.
Greatest thing ever. I like that. We need to do that. And it's another idea that we're not going to do.
Yeah.
And somebody else is, and they're going to get Neil Diamond. And they're going to make millions. And we're going to be on this couch.
Smutting eggs for breakfast. Now, the third one. This one's gross.
Okay, gross.
Okay.
I like gross.
It's called Bonbon Land, and it's in Denmark.
They make candies?
Well, in the 1980s, there was a candy company, or a candy factory in Holm Olstrup. And they had this idea, kids like gross things. They like things with gross names.
Yeah.
So they began creating these candies.
Booger pie.
What?
Booger pie.
Well, not too far off. They started creating candies with, like, gross-sounding names.
Yeah.
Of course, these are the English translations, but earwax, seagull droppings, and dog farts. Dog farts in particular.
I'd be down for some dog farts.
Yeah, and the kids loved it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, because kids love things that sound gross, and sometimes they love things that actually are gross, like those
dog
Bean Boozled.
farts.
Or those Harry Potter jelly beans that are like intentionally gross flavored.
I don't know. We got to play that one day.
A Bean Boozled?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to play Bean Boozled one day. In 1992, though, they started doing like factory tours.
Yeah.
Which the kids also love. But the thing is, there's sanitation issues, A, and B.
And there's Willy Wonka issues.
Well, yeah. But like the kids dying from their own, carnal sins.
Even Charlie. It's not a happy movie. Charlie Bucket dies at the end, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah, that's actually what's happening. He's ascending to heaven at least. But you know what? Not Charlie, but Willy Wonka and Jigsaw are. I may have said this before, but I don't care. They're the same person.
Yeah,
they're basically the same thing. They don't kill anybody, but they construct elaborate means by which other people can kill themselves.
That's exactly right.
I mean, that's
what happens.
Yeah, but because of the limitations and also just the limited hours of being able to have the kids visiting the factory and the delays it might cause and all that, they opened up a theme park.
Okay.
Based around these gross candies in 1992.
Yeah.
And there's like sculptures all over the place of vomiting rodents and urinating ants.
I love it. I love it.
And some of these are incorporated. Some of these are incorporated to the rides themselves.
They got rides.
Oh yeah, they got rides. They have one. I think the actual translation of the name is literally dog fart roller coaster.
That's amazing.
It takes you around a statue of a dog taking a there's a big pile of and there's a dog. And as you
I have to go there.
There's speakers all over the place playing dog fart noise.
Can I get in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not
Where's
like
it?
Denmark.
We're going. Copenhagen.
Yeah. Oh,
Somebody help us.
I'm about it. I swallowed a bunch of spit in the wrong place where you don't swallow but you breathe.
That's right.
Lungs. There's too many tubes right next to each other. And they do have some less gross things, but like the features are like the dog fart roller coaster,
yeah, I want
dog
the
fart switchback.
I want the grody stuff, man.
Yeah. I'm about it. I want to give it a shot.
About it. Dog farts for days.
Kind of like the runaway mine train, but it's a runaway dog's ass.
We need to build a video game theme park and actually build the rail car from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Exact replica. I'm talking it needs to jump the tracks.
Or you die.
And you die.
And you die. One or two. One or both is what I'm saying.
But we're going there. We're going to Denmark.
Yeah, we're going to Denmark. We're going to Bonbon Land. And we're going to ride all the gross rides.
Yeah, the dog fart roller coaster.
And then we'll just piss on, like, if you see an ant urinating, what says I can't urinate on the ant?
Well, probably like...
Well, there's probably rules, laws. But I mean, what kind of example are they setting? If I see ants urinating, I'm going to urinate too.
You do everything ants do? If you see an ant carrying something twice its weight, do you got to carry something twice your weight?
I'll carry something twice your weight. That didn't make any sense.
It doesn't always work, man.
Thanks for watching.
I'll work you. That one works.
Yeah.
I'll do some clicking today.